Welcome to the story of Albert Einstein. This story will help you learn English and know more about a great scientist. Albert Einstein was a very smart man. He changed the world with his ideas and his love of science. Albert Einstein was born on March 14, 1879, in a small town in Germany called Ulm. His father was named Hermann and his mother was named Pauline. They were simple people. His father worked with electrical parts, and his mother loved music and learning. When Albert was a baby, his head was very big. His family laughed and joked about it. They did not know that one day he would become a famous scientist. When Albert was a little boy, he was very quiet. He did not speak until he was almost 3 years old. Some people worried about him. But Albert was quiet because he was always thinking. He liked to watch the world and ask questions. When he was 5 years old, his father gave him a small compass. Albert looked at the compass for a long time. He did not know how the little needle always pointed north. This made him very curious about the invisible forces in nature. Albert went to school, but he did not like to learn by just memorizing facts. He loved to ask questions and find answers. His favorite subject was mathematics. His uncle helped him learn math in a fun way. His uncle said, "Math is like a treasure hunt." This made Albert enjoy numbers even more. He also loved to read books and learn about nature and science. Albert was not like other children. While his friends played, he spent many hours thinking and reading. He often dreamed about the stars, light, and the secrets of the universe. When he was 15 years old, his family had hard times. His father lost his business, and the family moved to Italy. Albert stayed in Germany for a while to finish school, but he felt very sad and alone. Soon he left school and began to study on his own. He read books about science, philosophy, and mathematics. He believed that learning was more important than following strict school rules. At 16, Albert wrote his first scientific paper. He was brave and wanted to learn more. He applied to a school in Switzerland called the Swiss Federal Polytechnic. At first, he did not pass the exam because he found some subjects hard, but Albert worked very hard to improve his skills. He tried again and was accepted into the school. In college, he met a kind and smart woman named Mileva Maric. They became close friends and often talked about science and new ideas. After finishing his studies, Albert could not find a job as a teacher or a scientist. In 1902, he got a job at the Swiss Patent Office. He worked as a clerk checking new inventions. Even though the job was not in science, he used his free time to think and write his ideas. He called his work at the office "my thinking lab." In 1905, Albert published several important papers. In one paper, he explained that light can behave like tiny particles. In another, he showed that atoms move. His most famous paper told us that time and space are not the same for everyone. This work made many people notice his great ideas. As Albert grew older, he became a professor in different cities in Europe. He taught at schools in Zurich, Prague, and Berlin. In Berlin, he had more time and support for his research. He continued to ask big questions about light, time, and space. Albert also loved music. He played the violin sometimes. Music helped him relax and think clearly. When the Nazis came to power in Germany in 1933, Albert was in danger because he was Jewish. He left Germany and moved to the United States. In America, he worked at the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton, New Jersey. Albert continued to study science and taught many students. He used his fame to speak for peace and to help people understand that war is not the answer. Albert was also very kind and simple in his life. He did not care much about money or fame. He often said that being curious and kind is more important than being rich or famous. Even when he became a well-known scientist, he kept his simple habits. He loved to think, read, and explore new ideas until the end of his life. Albert Einstein died on April 18, 1955, at the age of 76. His life teaches us many lessons. He shows us that curiosity, hard work, and not giving up can help us overcome problems. His ideas changed the world and continue to inspire people today. His story tells us that even simple beginnings can lead to great achievements, and that every question is a step to learn more about our universe. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mr. Valgreen for more exciting stories that help you learn English while exploring history. See you in the next story.